William Hunt Savile Row sponsors the Trilby Tour. The perfect gentleman's playground.
It's Norwich. It's the quiz of the week. And you know what? Every time a TV crew comes to Norfolk, it's the same old references. It's Delia, it's Coleman's, it's Alan Partridge, and it's that turkey bloke. It's lazy and it's cliched, and we at the Trilby Tour are well above all that. I think the recipe for success is to be as keen as mustard, have a beautiful game, and if you make the playoff, aha!
Champions so far: Richard Chisholm in Lancashire, Paul Rogers in Yorkshire, Richard Ackland in Cornwall, Aaron Studdart in Wales, Ben Rosenbrook in Nottinghamshire, and last week Paul York in Hertfordshire. All through to the final at Rockcliffe Hall, where they'll be joined by 100 other qualifiers in the battle to be world champion. For the penultimate qualifier, the tour returns once more to the Marriott Sprowston Manor to crown the champion of Norfolk. As dawn breaks at the end of the first fairway, today's Trilby Tourians gather to tackle the fecund fairways and speedy greens of Sprowston. With just 2 chances left to make the final, the gathering golfers are more determined than ever to seize the day and claim the cup. Let's hear how William feels about returning once again to Norwich.
4th year at Sprowston speaks for itself. You don't come back here 4 years on the trot unless the place is superb. It was great when we started. It's brilliant now. The greenkeeper here, Martin, I've never seen a man work so hard in my life. I think there's 3 of him, there must be. No one can work that hard. And the way he's got these greens today, they're being compared to the greats. They really are. And I know that because we've got some good players here today that can't handle them. This is a club, this is a community. And it's just the Trilby Tour and Sprowston Manor really work.
Yes, and there is the manor just outside Norwich. Alan Partridge country, as William quite rightly identified. But the Trilby Tourians once again have turned up in the numbers to try and find out who will be the champion of Norfolk. Beautiful day, long shadows, sunshine, and a golf course just ready to be taken down. So to the first tee as we get underway, and it's Chris Crow, who's a 7 handicapper, plays at Goodwood with the driver. Are you ready? That's the name of this hole. They've all got names. Just under the 400 yards, this one. And warm applause from the big crowd that's turned up. And we think that's okay. Well, you know, when you're a Trilby Tourian, one of the great pleasures in life is you get to speak to William. Here's Tony 1.
Tony, last year was big talk.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, big talk.
Unfortunately,
you didn't deliver.
Didn't deliver, no. Hopefully, this year I can do it this year.
Will you be the silent man this time?
I want to keep as quiet as possible and just play my game.
If I can, risk being rude, you were mouthing off last year.
A little bit, yes.
A little bit?
A little bit.
You
yeah.
fancied yourself
last
year.
It's a poker game, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like a poker game. You've got to talk the opponents out of the game, and then you've got to play your game, and then you've got to do them out of the game. It's simple as that.
Didn't work, did it?
Didn't work. So this year I'm going to stay quiet and keep my mouth shut and let me caddy do all the talking.
That's a 2013 strategy, is it?
That is for this year.
Silent man.
That is the silent man, yeah.
Tony, play well.
Thank you. Thanks much indeed.
And Tony will be playing this game 1 shot at a time. Nice form. Lovely high finish. Bit of a scuttler, but shots like that can make you score well. You keep it straight. You can go a long way in this game. Will's now talking to homeboy Aaron Studdart, the recent champion in Wales.
Aaron, great to see you on your home course, but you are the champion of Wales. How did that feel?
Cheers, thank you all. No, it's brilliant. That was a great day in Wales. Hopefully I can do the same here.
You fancy it on your home course today?
Yes, definitely.
And how are you playing?
I've been playing well. I got cut down to 5
Oh, ouch.
since Wales. So
Okay.
I've started to play really well.
And the home crowd's going to be on you, watching you, cheering you on?
Hopefully, yeah. They're a great force at Sprowston Manor, and I'm sure they'll be backing me all the way.
Now, no one's ever won 2 tournaments in the same year. Could that be you?
I hope so. That'd be nice.
Aaron, we'll all be watching.
Cheers. Thank you, Will.
Well, Aaron had a chance at Hanbury Manor. Didn't quite happen. Here he goes. On his home track. Oh, now that looks a little bit off-piste, is it? And starting to come round a little bit. That's fine. No danger there. You look slightly concerned, Aaron.
Gary, obviously father of the champion of Wales, Aaron. You were very proud of your lad that day, weren't you?
Very proud.
There was tears in the eyes, weren't there?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
I'm talking about me.
Yeah, I know.
You've obviously got no chance of winning today. And but if your son was to,
Are we having a wager here?
but if your son was to manage to be the first Trilby Tourian ever to win two in the same season, how would that feel?
I would feel absolutely fantastic,
Yeah.
but not as good as he would, because he really wants it.
Yeah. Will he become alpha golfing male then?
Yes,
In
I
the-
think so. Yeah.
He already is, isn't he? So picture this: your home course, you two boys going neck and neck down the last hole in the playoff today.
Yep.
What's going to happen? What would you do?
I'll destroy him. Absolutely destroy him. I gave him his chance last time. This would be my turn.
Big talk from a big dad.
Well, it might just be big. We'll see.
Play well, Gary.
Cheers.
So here goes Gary. And it's an unusual swing. He must have said when Aaron was young, "This is how you do it, son." And Aaron must have looked at him and said, "Nah." Effective, though. Similar spot to his youngster. Well, when you win a Trilby Tour event, you want everyone to know about it, and Paul York certainly does.
Paul, you're here as a visitor today. What happened last week? Tell us.
Well, lucky enough, I played relatively good golf and managed to get through to the playoff, and won it in the dark about 9:30 at night.
Hanbury Manor.
Hanbury Manor Golf Club, and yeah, I'm on holiday up in Hunstanton, which is about an hour away. So I thought I'd come and see if it was real, or I was dreaming, or some sort of fixation that I had. But yeah, and as I say, I mean, it's just the same again. Well organised, you know, a great day, great day.
I was talking to your missus. She said you've been on cloud 9 all week.
It's still trying to sink in. I played in it. I know people that have played in it before, and they said, "Oh, if you can get around mid-30 points and all that, you'll be all right." And I think to myself, well, that's nothing. What's mid-30 points? You're not even playing your handicap until you actually play on the day with the cameras and the course set up and all that. You actually realise, and it's slowly sinking in now. I'm seeing the golf bags around and all that, seeing yourself again, and seeing this thing stuck in my face. I'm coming down to earth with a big bang. Yeah.
Brilliant, Paul. We look
Thank
forward
you.
to seeing the final.
Thanks very much indeed. Thank you.
And we will see him at Rockcliffe Hall, Trilby Tour World Championship final. That's coming up a little later. Richard McGill at the 17th. And he plays at Hertfordshire, at the Hertfordshire Golf Club, funny enough, where we just come from, at Hanbury Manor. And that one, not quite what the doctor ordered. Second shot for Ross Anthony, who was the champion of Norfolk last year. So trying to repeat that feat. And very dry conditions once again after a baking hot summer. All the golf courses having to use a bit of extra water. Tony won. Looks a little long. Only a little. It was well executed. McGill's second at the par 3 17th. 25 points to this stage. Doesn't seem like it'll be enough. And that was effective. Ross Anthony at the 16th. His third at the par 4, but struggling today. It's been a difficult one for the former champion, but defending is always so hard at any level. Par putt for Richard McGill. Come on, turns from right to left, right in the centre. Success on that occasion, but not with his overall score. 28 points, that will not be good enough, although right now he leads in the clubhouse. Tony won. This will help things along. 18 points for 9 holes if this goes in. Come on. He was full of chat at the top of the show, wasn't he? Ross Anthony, par putt. Well, he makes it, but not nearly enough points. Defending champion, not this year. D&Q. And the new feature on the Trilby Tour, where's Teddy? Well, Teddy Sheringham having another go this week. 22 points after 15 holes. That's his third at 16. Not really what was prescribed, I don't fancy. D&Q for Teddy. Ready, Teddy, go. Tony one. Well, the birdie putt just skipped past the hole at 9. 17 points on the way out. If this goes in, which it does. Nice, smooth stroke from 3 or 4 feet. 32 points in the end. Clubhouse leader. He's the one to beat. 18th hole for Alan Middle in the edge. Also 32 points off of 7. That represents a decent effort because the course is firm and there are some quick putts out there. The champion of Wales, Aaron Stuttart, he's going well. 20 points so far as he gets into the back 9. Will he be the first person ever to win 2 Trilby Tour events in the one season? It could be Aaron. How about the putt? Well, he's playing with confidence. Is he going to be the first person ever to do it on the Trilby Tour? We'll find out after the break.
The perfect gentleman's playground. The perfect gentleman's playground.
A very warm Sprowston Manor hosting this week's Trilby Tour Championship of Norfolk. And look at the heat haze. It's boiling out there, so stay hydrated and keep away the chafe if you can, as the players endeavour to make birdie after birdie. That's the plan. It's Daryl Fordham at 15. And the 15th hole is called Barley Corn, 412 yards. So down the left and bouncing into what looks like the edge of the fairway. That'll do. Ahead to the 16th. And it's a par 4. And it's a bit of a struggle for some of the field. It's not an easy hole. Thomas Davis. He plays off of 5 at Enfield Golf Club. He won't want to take pictures of that. Somehow it stayed dry. That's the only upside of that one. Fordham second at 15. As it turns from right to left. It just makes its way off the back left edge. Chipping and puttering quite, or maybe just the putter, the Texas wedge. Now Roberts third at the 16th. And what a tricky pin position that is. That's why the scoring isn't as low as you think it might be, because they put some tough flags out on these golf courses and the birdies are not going to come flying in. It is indeed the Texas wedge. Along the fringe, onto the putting surface, back down towards the hole. And oh my God, I wish I'd chipped it. Davis third at the 7th. chip it in for a birdie. Played it well. Ooh, very close. So 4 feet for his par, quickly to Fordham, and his 4th shot at the 15th. It's downhill, it's quick. Just coming up shy. But he rallied over the closing holes, 32 points, leader in the clubhouse, Darryl Fordham. So will he make it through to the top 10, or maybe even the playoff? Roberts par putt, head down. .32 points. They're starting to build on that score. With a handicap of 3, pretty much had to do all the work himself. Lovely day for a balloon flight. There's no burner in that one. It's a world's first. Just William chatting. It's keeping the thing airborne. Let's spend some time with Brad McLean, the head of golf here at Sprowston Manor.
Yeah, Trilby Tour has been 4 years with us here at Sprowston Manor. We're very proud to have it each year, and we're very proud to be the only venue in Norfolk to host the Trilby Tour. Marriott have taken a few of the Trilbys. This is the 5th one, the last one of the summer, and for us it works very, very well. The nice part about Sprowston Manor from a course standpoint is it's a good long golf course. It tests good players, it tests your average players, nice big greens. It's an enjoyable course for everybody. So when we have an event like this, we can make it tougher, but for our normal everyday play, we can make it a very nice casual round of golf.
Well, Newton Green's Gareth Evans at the 15th, 23 points at this stage. Every shot's important. Come on, trundle up. Hasn't he done well from there? Really well judged. Sean McCune, who plays at Sprowston, so this is very much home territory for Sean. Sending it, oh, it's just a little bit too strong. I was going to say up and over the hills, and when he's got a 10-footer back. There's Sean. Got into the playoff in 2012. Now this is Lewis Anthony, Ross's brother, last year's champion. Not quite producing what he wanted there to 15, and Evans. And another putt goes sliding by. You've got to be so careful here at Sprowston. They got the greens up to a good speed. McCune with a birdie. Oh yes. He's got to be pleased with that. Maybe another playoff coming his way. To 15, par putt for Evans. Come on. Yes. No problem at all. He wears his hat at a rakish angle. 33 points, new leader in the clubhouse. Lewis Anthony, 28 points. This could be useful. He can find maybe one birdie. His approach to 16. So nearly excellent. Tough par 4. And the final hole here is a par 5. It's called Picture House. Named after the manor, no doubt. And how's this for a chip shot? And the speed of the greens at Sprowston. Catching a lot of the players out. You've got to concentrate. Can't afford to take your mind off it for a second. Nick Gornell at the 17th. Using the contours and the slopes very well indeed. Important putt for Thomas Davis at the 18th to finish on 34 points. And he does so. So leader in the clubhouse. Reasons to smile and be cheerful. Certainly. Lovely shot from the side of the green for Gornell. His par putt at 17. Hit it. It's quick, but it's not that quick. And for the Wayne Rooney lookalike, 34 points. And behind that tree is David Thomas, left-hander. And he snuck this one up onto the right level, but it's still running past the flag, and on it goes. And well, you know these greens are quick, and it's still going. Tutty by. We could have said that was good, then it was okay, and then oh dear. Par putt for Anthony. That's where his approach finished, and well, he didn't make that one. All adds up to 34. What a chance given back to the golf course from absolutely nowhere. Jerry Philo, 4 handicapper, playing in full camouflage. Now this is awkward. Quite long the grass where the ball is. And a stab forward, and that's gone scuttling across. Not the best place to leave yourself. Draped in branches. Trip to the garden centre, more like. How David Thomas would like 2 more from here. Technically this is for a birdie, but up the hill, so hard to get it close. He's given that a good old hit. Go on, get going. It didn't need much more. He's got a stroke there. McCune at the 189 yards 70, the par 3. Caddy lining him up. Busy caddy. Bit like Fanny when she used to line up Nick Faldo. And where will that finish? Off target, certainly. Goodwood's Chris Crow at the 11th hole. He won't mind these quick greens. They can get rather fast at Goodwood. As this one bounces its way down the fairway. Long, long par 4, 475 yards. Philo's 5th for his part. Talking to it. More chat required. Par putt for 35 points. Oh, so close. 34 with the maddening hordes. Another joint clubhouse leader. Anyone who gets past that, because there are so many players on it, is sure to make the top 10. Stuttart with chances at 16, 31 points. And that's just releasing him a little bit. But he's playing well again, isn't he, the youngster? Really enjoying the Trilby Tour. McCune trying to get back on track here, using the shoulder and bouncing this one down towards the hole. That's rather good. The travails of Mr. Crow. Needs to stop. Ease up, steady. You've just not got to get yourself out of position. And Sprowston Manor is going to have the say, the last say. Stuttart, birdie putt. Back up towards the cup. Oh, very close. Look at it run on. Sean McCune's par attempt at 17. 31 points. 2 holes to go. So this is huge. And he holds it up to the task. In the end, 34 points. Joint clubhouse lead. So McCune hanging around. Philo's bogey putt at the 13th. Lucky for some. So too much tree trouble. 35 though, new clubhouse leader. Good recovery from Jerry. In the heat. Par putt for Crow. In you go, go on. Yes, made it look very easy. And that's why it added up to 36 points. Chris Crow out in front. The members at Goodwood cheering for their man. Stuttart. And just about creeping that one in. 37 points for Aaron Stuttart. Can he be the man who can be the first one to win 2 Trilby Tour events in the same season? He's on track. And that leaderboard for the Championship of Norfolk, remarkably similar to what happened in Hertfordshire at Hanbury Manor. The first 4 as they are. Aaron Stuttart, Chris Crow, Sean McCune, Jerry Philo, all through to the playoff. No shootout required, but there was a shootout required at the other end because Aaron Stuttart was already through because he won in Wales. That means there's an extra spot, and Alan Middle is the benefactor of the excellence of Stuttart. He just sneaks in to Rockcliffe Hall. Catch the playoff after the break.
The perfect gentleman's playground. perfect gentleman's playground.
Welcome back to the playoff. I'm looking for the champion of Norfolk for the 2013 season. It's down to 4 men playing 3 holes to find the one champ. There's William, the umpire, up on his chair, overseeing what's going to happen over the next 45 minutes.
I'm Aaron Stuttard, I'm 18, I play at Sprowston Manor Golf Club, and I play off 5. It was alright, it started well, got a lot worse, but in the end I made a score. I think my putting was pretty good today, which is unusual. It's usually the other way around. Nobody's ever won the Trilby Tour twice in 1 year, so be very good, and especially at my home club, that'd be really nice.
Well, Aaron got through to the final 4 at Hanbury Manor, and he's done it again this week. And now he's only got 3 people to beat. Everybody getting a stroke at the first. Good shot.
Hi, my name's Chris Crowe. I'm 41 years old. I'm a member at Golf at Goodwood and my handicap's 9. I had a fantastic round. Started off fairly steady, but the back 9 is really where I made up my points. 20 points in the back 9, a couple of birdies, so yeah, it went really well. Thanks. Greens are the best I've played on, and rapid probably isn't a strong enough word for them. So you really got to be accurate. You got to try not to find the drop-offs, and just have 2 putts to make par. The course is great. Yeah.
Chris Crowe then, one of 2 players getting 2 shots over the 3 holes at the 1st and 18th. Sean McCune the other one, and Chris, wait for the crowd reaction, and that one bouncing straight down the fairway. Lovely.
Next up, Mr. Sean McCune.
Hi, my name's Sean McCune. I'm 45 years old. I play at Sprowston Manor and I play off 9. Kicked off good, yeah, solid round really. Missed a couple of putts. Greens are very quick. Probably got a bit more slicker now with the sun on them, but do a little bit better than last year, shall we say.
Well, McCune in cracking form. Well, hopefully that one won't ail him over there. Well, that's all right. He's got a shot like everyone else.
Next to the team is Jerry Philo.
Hello, my name's Jerry Philo. I'm 54. I play at Kirkenhome Golf Club in Lincolnshire and my handicap is 5. Excellent day. All I wanted to do was improve on last year's score. I did that by 10 points. My only downside was I didn't score on 2 par 5s, but the plus side I birdied 2 of the par 3s, which was excellent. I had a really nice, enjoyable day.
So the driver for Philo. And clapping. It looks too far left to me. Somewhere over there. It'll be blocked out. So not the ideal tee shot, but it's always very difficult. Players get nervous. There's only 3 holes to play. You make one mistake, you're gone. McCune second. A little too much turf before the ball. Yes. For some reason, the coordination's not quite what it was earlier on the day. And Philo fashioning one from being out of position. It's running down towards the green. Keep going. Go on. An amazing effort. Shot number 2 for the brisk swinging Chris Crowe. And he won't want that back. And he's putting. Stuttard last to play, longest tee shot. Must be getting used to this now. Finals and Trilby Tour Championships. The 18-year-old. And of course you can look at it 2 ways. Is it pressure because the locals are following him? Or perhaps encouragement? This is McCune's 3rd that seems to have a life of its own. And it will trundle down the other side of that hump. So Sean McCune, big problems at the first hole. Philo could make an excellent par after the crooked tee shot if he can get this one up and down. And all in all, that is marvellous. Double marvellous for Philo. Meanwhile, Sean McCune's fourth sends it on its way. And fantastic recovery powers from Sean McCune. Chris Crow. He's come a long way from Goodwood, down in the depths of Sussex, to get up here into the Norfolk area, and he's produced almost a barnstormer on the first playoff hole. Very close to a birdie net eagle. Stuttart trying to achieve the same thing. No one knows these greens better than this lad, as proven by that fantastic performance from 45 feet. So a 4 net 3 for Stuttart, no danger. McCune's fifth. Now can McCune knock this one in? He can't. That's a disaster. Straight into last place. That's a double bogey 6 +1 with the shot taken off. Chris Crow for his par net birdie. Very good indeed. Very solid. 1 under par. So he leads the way, but he has company, because young Stuttart is just inches away. Before him, Jerry Philo. Same story, par net birdie. So 3 players neck and neck. And they will move on to that 17th hole. Here's Aaron with his little tiddler. No problems at all. Young nerves of steel. And the 17th is a handsome par 3 at Sprowston Manor, which is called King's Ransom, the par 3. If you're -1, one of the 3 players on that score, just find the target. Stuttart first of all. Now how straight is this? Bunkered. So a mistake from Stuttart. He can't afford too many. Chris Crow using a little gentleman's persuader. Very high ball flight, but that will help it stop. And so will the bunker. 2 out of 2. Philo driven to the left of the hole after watching those approaches. No surprise really.